Hi everyone. I apologize for the video just randomly starting right here. I'm not gonna upload the other one. It was only recording for like 2 minutes before it kicked me off. So my computer's Logitech G Hub, which my fucking headset and keyboard just randomly started using like 16 gigs of memory, and then it overloaded the memory on the system and shut like 8 programs down, including OBS. Without anyone, just shut it down. Uh, so that wasn't right. I had to fix that. So sorry. Don't know why that happened. However, we're here. We're back. Um, I'm talking to this guy because he has a side quest available, and he's talking about how he found a letter inside a book here in Arboria. Well, not specifically him found it, but a letter was found here inside of a book in the library in Arboria, and it's like a love letter, but he's read it so many times he has it memorized. However, the letter is incomplete. I have searched and searched for the second page, but alas, there's nowhere to be found. Not here in Arboria, at any rate. You travel a great deal, do you not? Would you aid me in searching for the letter's no doubt lyrical and heart-wrenching ending? Things to do with Metal Go. You will? Oh, thank you. The villagers tell me that the first page of the letter was discovered between the pages of an ancient Arborian tome. Alas, this tome was sold some years ago to a Gallopolis noblewoman. It is my belief that the second page letter is inside the book still. I would ask that you journey to Gallopolis and inquire at the homes of noble families of the realm. I wish you the best of luck on your journey, or on your search. Long lost literary love. Okay, well, we're going to be going to Gallopolis anyway because I want to do the yeah, I want to go to whatchamacallit, thing. Hato. I want to go up to Hato and do that area before we head over to the Sky Island. At least I think we can do that now. Before we do anything, though, I'm going to fly around to the various sky stations just to start off today because there's some gather points with a lot of good stuff now that I want to get while I have easy access to it. So I know it sucks having to watch this, but we'll burn through these as quickly as I can. Unfortunately, there are a bunch of them. But we get stuff like Royal Rubies, which I currently have 7 of, which doesn't sound like a lot, but when you consider the fact that we need like 40 of them to make all the stuff I want to make later on. All right, Eric, you are not in my line. Jade's supposed to be. Alright, we're gonna zoom to, not zoom, the only complaint I have about the S version so far, and I guess technically the main version, is this animation here. Well, it's cute the first time. Having to wait for it every time you want to summon your flight, dude, is not fun. The other issue I have with the flight is having to start at the same point on the map every time. So this one here is going to be a little quicker. We'll head down here to this weird tower in the Lost Land. The Lost Land is pretty cool, but we are going to head up here just for one particular item. This one right here. Yeah. The only one I'm not going to go to is Sword Thrust, because I don't think it, well, no, I'll go there. I'm pretty sure those ones didn't respawn. They seem to have a longer respawn time, so. You gotta remember this one too, because there's this weird flower thing, which I think we're gonna have to go through at some point. Oh, no, they did respawn. Okay. I got a lot of wormwood, which is not a bad thing. It's just we're easily gonna reach the. Okay, well, I need to do that game. There we go. We're gonna reach the cap on how many wormwood I actually need fairly quickly. Yeah, once we're done here, we'll teleport to Porta Velour, because there's a quest I gotta turn in there, and then we're gonna go to Gondolia and head out through the Laguna di Gondoli, and I'm going to hopefully be able to show you one of the cool monsters you can fight there. Although there is a better place you can fight it, which I showed you yesterday. Actually, no, I don't need to show you the things there. I'll just try to run into one. I use it when I'm trying to level right now, off stream, because when you kill one of them, you get 30,000 plus EXP, which is kind of nice. There's probably better areas I'm just not aware of, but free dragon horn. Go over here, up here, and boom. Artful amethyst. All right. Every time I go to zoom, I don't know why. If you want to collect as many of these as possible, I think these respawn roughly every 15 minutes, with the exception of, like I said, I think the Zord Thrust Reason one takes a little longer. At least it seemed to. There's only 3 of them here. Another colorful cocoon. An equable emerald. I'm gonna clear this up. What is Jade wearing? Angel. Okay, that should be fine. Crab is wearing. Alright, everyone's got protection against elemental attacks except for you. I kind of want to. What is this protecting against? Ice and darkness. Ice and darkness is good, but I kind of want to have something that protects me against fire. I don't know if we're gonna have anything to do that. At the Venus tier, I can make the Venus tier, but the Venus tier doesn't protect against ice and fire. I think pretty sure that's wind and ice. I think. Okay, so we're gonna go past the Mangle Grove. We're gonna float up as high into the air as we can go. We're gonna fly over wherever the fuck this is. It won't let me. Alright. Shit. I wanted to go to the other Hotto one. We only have a couple more of these to go to, by the way. I keep forgetting where the spots are in this one. Alright, okay, I know. Yeah. Brighton Rock. Over here for another Brighton Rock. And then we got this sparkly spot over here, and then there's one in the water, but the one in the water is one of those ones that does not have the same respawn time. Yeah, it's not there. So this one here doesn't respawn at the same rate. It's a Sainted Soma, which is a fairly rare item. Okay, so we just have Hato and then the Champ Sauvage and Laguna di Gondoli to go to. There it is. Like, this wouldn't be so bad if it started me at each one that I go to, but instead it chooses to start me at every single one of them. Oh, the other one, no, I didn't need to grab in the back there anyway. It was just a diamond. And unfortunately, diamonds aren't super useful. This one here, though, is really important for me to grab because the Diciniums are actually super helpful, as I haven't really found another source of them other than the Metal Slime Knights, but they never drop them, so. And this is also the only one that gives me Sunny Citrines. Okay, let's go to Laguna di Gondoli, which is right beside this floating island over here. There we go. I wonder if Serena can use the Metal Slime Knight. A Metal Slime Shield. I know in other games, every character is able to use the Metal Slime Gear, or at least most of the other characters are, so. Alright, I'll gather this one. This one's going to be a bunch of colorful cocoons and a silk blossom. Oh, this is a little dude sitting over here. The treasure chest over here. No, okay. It's a little weird spread on the left side there. We're gonna have to come back here for that at some point. Okay, and last one, Champ Savage. Sorry to make you guys sit through that, but now you guys get to see the cycle I do off stream to get a bunch of crafting materials for later in the game. So the earlier we do this and the more of them we have, the more stuff I can make. So this one here doesn't have too many items. It's got one directly ahead of us here on the path. There it is. The Sina Shard, and then the other one is in the water, just past these bonds creatures. There it is. There it is. Alright. So now I am going to zoom over to, we want to go to Puerto Valor. Okay. We want to talk to this guy. You do not need to say anything, amigo. Nadja! I can see from your face that you have done as I asked you. You have done a great service to the cause of chivalry and to the reputation of caballeros everywhere. Accept this small reward, por favor. I got a metal slime shield. Hey, pero es mi tris. A tale of the knight errant is very sad, no? To be turned into a monster and to forget everything in which you once believed. A knight's word is his bond, his kingdom his master. He serves the weak untiringly and challenging the strong unflinchingly, and never retreats in the face of adversity. A caballero must live by these principles, amigo. The thought that they could be forgotten is frightening indeed. Alright, we got the metal slime shield, so let's see if we can upgrade it. Rank 3, so it could be a bit of a problem to upgrade. Or we can get 3 crits in a row. Okay. What you just saw there was sometimes this explain. What it does is it guarantees a crit for you, and sometimes that could just take everything on there up to max. It's great. Alright, we got a Metal Slime Shield +3. So first, accessory. Ethereal Shield is 273. That's 276. But I lose attack. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm gonna lose attack. It's a shield versus a great sword, so that makes sense. But it's slightly better. Oops. This reduces elemental damage taken by 10%, so it's just good for that. This reduces elemental damage taken by 5%. So ultimately, I think the Ethereal Shield is better in many ways, except for just straight raw defense. However, Serena, can you equip the Metal Slime Shield? She can! Alright, 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 alright! You can also equip it. This doesn't have any special effects, actually. I think they'll just make him an Ethereal Shield. Anyway, with that done, we're gonna warp to Gallopolis and finally start doing stuff in the game. Or Gondolia, not Gallopolis. So we'll fight some new monsters along the way. I might fight a bloody hand here or there to show you guys the stuff that's over there. Alright, so we showed you the Metal Slime, Metal Drake Slimes. Did we show you these guys? I don't know if we did. Oh wait, yes we did. We ran into one by accident. Okay. I also learned a new spell. Check this out. We finally have Zapple. Get wrecked. Look at that beautiful thing. Alright, so we're gonna hop on here and we're gonna fight this dude. I'll show you one of the Oligarchs again. I'm pretty sure we fought one of these as well, but these guys drop the Glumbrella weapon. How wonderful! How wonderful! Anyway, that's the Oligarch. We're gonna ignore those for a moment, though. We're gonna go over here. Because there's this treasure chest that's here now. I'll take some Perfectionist Pearl, sure. Okay. Bump up Fairy Fluff. Can I jump up here? I can. Sick. Alright, we don't need to fight them there. Okay. Fresh water. I honestly don't think there's actually too much here that we haven't seen before. I think these are just normal Lips enemies, so it's not like anything special or new with them. Yeah. Maybe it's not until the third act that I'm thinking of with the Oh, I can't jump down there. I know this flying man. The game's like, no, you can't go over that. Anyway. I can't continue this way while mounted. Rude. You're gonna make me get a mount on the other side? Because there's definitely points on the other side that we can get. Full door, Iron Jaw, Top Roar. Fucking rude. We did fight the frogs, unfortunately. We're not going to be fighting anymore, though, because we don't fight jobs in this channel if we can help it. Can you swing at the fucking dude? Thank you. He seems to be having fun. Oh, I don't think they're ready for this, Jane. He wasn't ready for it. Alright, sorry, now, why am I, why are you guys not... Or why are you under... Oh, I know why. Okay, hang on. That makes sense. It was so I could do the quest. I didn't want them killing the Knight Aberrant, so... It's always good to just pick up the sparkly spots whenever you can, so... Why we're here doing this again, just... Especially since late game I'm going to need to craft, as I cannot buy anything. Which, actually, now that I think about it, we're coming up to the point where I'm not going to want to shop anyway, and crafting is the way I go. Oh, cool. Okay. Crafting is the way we're gonna want to go anyway. Sorry, Jeb. We're not fighting. I saved your life this day. I can't continue that way all night. That's fine. We're gonna stop at the camp up here and save our game, but we're also going to get it for our zoom spell. Kind of funny, we're like going backwards through the area. We'll fight that dude in a moment, though. I don't think we fought one of them. Or maybe we did. I don't remember. Hendrik. I need to get a costume for Hendrik, though. I don't have any. I need more costumes for my characters. Serena, you okay? Oh shit, I meant to stay under 5. Oh well. Like one of these little fuckers.
Let's go!
Alright, that's that one. Those guys don't drop anything overly useful. I think they still drop the same nonsense they did before. Alright, let's head to the road to the Gallopolis. We fought the king crabs before. We don't need to fight them again. I still love how their eyes do that weird thing until they load in. Look at them. Look at their eyes. Oh, they loaded in finally. Okay, moving on. Gonna run through the Laguna di Gondoli road there. Oh, hang on, these people are all looking at the... Our family has decided to flee the city and head for Gondolia. It would appear that there is no hope for Gallopolis now. If that star continues on its current course, it will be the end of the Gallopolis. I've decided to flee the city with my family, and I would advise you to do the same. When people started to say that Gallopolis was in danger, I played out here with the performers, some performers from the circus. But the moment we left them, we were assaulted by packs of vicious monsters. No matter where we turn, our destruction appears to be assured. Have you seen that big star? It's called Urban's Lantern. It started coming down towards Gallopolis just after it just fell. That's why we decided to get out of the city and head for Gondolia. I'd give Gallopolis a wide berth if I were you. Gallopolis was lucky enough to escape from the fall of Idrisil, but now there's a star falling directly toward the kingdom. This must be the work of the Lord of Shadows. If he was able to bring down the Great World Tree, this surely would not be beyond him. That's the star they refer to, by the way. That doesn't really look like what I would think a star would look like, but you know. Looks like there's something in it. Like a little black core. Anyway, we got places to be. So first, we got these guys. Okay, we're not. Go with these guys. Vicious Restless Armor. Oh, that's Crushed Ice. I love the look of Crushed Ice. Just freezing the end of the spear and then fucking beating them to death with it. So good. Usually that's on a staff item and they freeze both ends and then just smack the crap out of the enemy with it, but hey, Jade leveled up. Cool. Okay, Jade. 23 points. I think this will let us learn Lightning Storm. Okay, that's it. Hey, we can use Kazapple now between the three of us. Excellent. Okay, so now I gotta pick which of these next 3 trees she's gonna use. So let me get my dice roller going. Roll and roll the dice. We rolled an 11, so that means fisticuffs. Wait, we already picked fisticuffs, didn't we? Hang on. Yeah, okay, never mind. It was supposed to be fisticuffs anyway, and she hasn't finished fisticuffs, so the next thing we're getting on fisticuffs is agility plus 30. But she's going to be even faster than yesterday. Snake skin. I don't think they're going to let me go over here. Ever since the Great Star commenced its descent, I've suffered from terrible nightmares every night. It's almost making me nostalgic for the days of the Slayer. Even a monster's faculty is nothing compared to a falling star. It has long been held that Yggdrasil is the source of all life, and that Erdwin's Lancer is the guardian of Erdria. But first we lost one, and now it seems we are about to lose the other. We are surely doomed. The scholar's been muttering to himself ever since Erdwin Lancer started descending towards Gallopolis. I fear for his state of mind. Well, I feel like, you know, you got that looming above you, that's some cause for concern. So that just ends beyond this checkpoint, but they are off limits to civilians. Erdwin's Lancer is descending toward the desert. You must leave immediately, please. If you insist on entering this age, you will need to ask His Most Exalted Majesty, the Sultan, for permission. Alright, I don't know if this is something we can do right now, but the goal was to get to Hotto, but that doesn't necessarily mean that we're not going to do this. If there's good quests or rewards, we may as well try. Oh, there you go. That's the ability she just learned. And as you can see, it is a pretty strong one. And may as well camp here. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna keep saving over this for now. Okay. Alright. I don't know if these guys are stronger versions or not. No, they're not. Okay. So we don't need to worry about them after all. Yeah, massive swing. I lost the power of Pep! Oh, Rab was flustered. The crack! Oh, he's still alive. Take that, Jade. He's no longer alive. Jade finished him off. I'm gonna use this. Oh, there's a new enemy over here, though, guys. And alright, so these are Headless Horsemen. We've seen the enemy type before. He was a boss in the initial part of this thing outside Cobblestone. But I don't know if this is the exact enemy. Ow. Pearly Gates.
We win it.
Oh, immediately get into a fight with 3 of them. Okay, sure. Alright, for knocking me over, you guys can have this. Hope you like this. Serena's pepped. Alright, well, she fucked them up. Okay. Oh, this horse feels very slow. What the fuck? Alright. So over here we got a couple enemies that we can look at, but we're gonna go around that for a moment. And we're gonna heal, because these guys hurt. And we might just die to this, because I'm pretty terrible, and these guys are strong as shit. So these are cactolotls. Okay, that's not great. We tried to fight one with Eric, if you recall. Oh, not Eric, Sylvando, and he almost bumped us. See, he hit her for 127, and then he oofled. Oh no, we don't have Rab with its claws. And there's a Sansa. Okay, I'm gonna try putting him to sleep. We'll see if that works. It did not. Alright, Jade. Probably for the best that she heal herself up, yeah. Okay, well, that ended up being a lot easier with 4 people. But
Not bad at
still, ain't no copper ore. I got the Desert Rose. I don't remember who we gotta take that to. Hopefully it tells me. The grieving woman in Eastern part of Gondolia. Right, okay. No, okay. I know where that is. Right, okay. Let's grab the sparkly spots, enter Gallopolis, and then take our first break. There's one over here. I don't know why. Like, we're moving faster, but this map does not feel faster. You guys ever get that in games when you're playing and you're like mounting, you feel like your mouse is moving slow as shit? Alright, let's step into Gallopolis and see what's going on here.
So the rumors were true. Erdwin's lantern descends towards Gallopolis.
I feel like you guys didn't even need to like confirm the rumors, considering you could have seen it along the way and anywhere around the world.
They say it began when Yggdrasil fell and darkness covered the land. But why? What is happening to our world?
Erdwin's lantern, eh? Back in Dundrasil, we had a legend that after Erdwin defeated the Dark One, he ascended to the skies as a star, so he could watch over Erdrea for all eternity. That was one of Eleanor's favorite stories. And I always thought it was just that, a story. But now I'm not so sure. I mean, if the Lord of Shadow's rise caused Erdwin's lantern to descend...
What if your character doesn't say anything? Like, the fuck is that?
Are you even listening, laddie? Oh, charming. Well, I can share my musings with you again if you'd like. Heard everything you needed to hear, did you? All right then. Well, I suppose this is no time to be standing around pontificating. The lantern's on course to crash straight into this fair kingdom. We'd best go and see what the Sultan thinks of all this, eh?
We'd best do that. But before that, take a break. Don't go anywhere. We've got more Dragon Quest 11 for you here in just a moment.